We talking lowercase on the landing. Every word of pain I'm scanning. Your hands hover like they know. One wrong breath and we let go. I count the steps between our hearts. Glass staircase, don't rush me now. Hold the rail, we'll figure out how to climb without a crack. Love is careful, we come back. You took a sorry in your sleep. I took a promise under grief. We rise in silence, heel to toe, transparent, but we still can grow. If it sinks, it isn't breaking. Listen close. Checked in with a suitcase and a pocket full of doubts. Curtains stained with afternoon, the air conditioning out. There's a highway hum outside that sounds like distant surf. And a faded Bible on the nightstand talking about my worth. I turn the dial slowly till the static starts to fade. Catch a song that feels like every wrong choice that I've made. Blue motel radio playing all our favorite lies. Love songs in the background while another evening dies. Your name in the wallpaper, your ghost in every chair. I changed the station, but you're still everywhere. Blue motel radio, whisper soft and low, spinning our disasters on a late night show. I remember how you drive us to cheap places by the shore. Same cracked leather dashboard, same excuses I ignored. You'd kiss me at the red light, swear you'd never disappear. Now the only thing that touches me is this tired chandelier. Every chorus on the station sounds like promises and smoke. Every verse reminds me how our paper castle broke. Blue motel radio playing all our favorite lies. Love songs in the background while another evening dies. Your name in the wallpaper, your ghost in every chair. I changed the station, but you're still everywhere. Blue motel radio, whisper soft and low, spinning our disasters on a late night show. Maybe in another life we get a house, a quiet street, a coffee pot that isn't chipped, a love that feels complete. But in this one I have channel scans in someone else's room, and the soundtrack of a promise that bloomed itself to doom. Blue motel radio playing us goodbye. I pack my heart with toiletries and leave before I cry. Turn the volume lower as I step into the night. Some stories never end, they just drift out of sight. You flash a smile like traffic does. Stop and go for what it wants. I waited at the corner long till loneliness became a song. I learned your pattern, then alone. Green light apology, I'm moving on. No more standing where I don't belong. I'll take the street that knows my name, leaving you with all your lame. You text at midnight, maybe soon. I'll change the clock to afternoon. Met my shade beneath a tree. Said sorry me for doubting me. Mercy for myself. It's still a kind of love. Signal change. I chose Three a.m. on interstate, the dashboard glowing weak. Coffee in a paper cup, mascara on my cheek. I'm talking to the rearview like it's unforgiving priest, listing every sin I made from greatest to the least. Your jacket's on the backseat like a witness to the crime of two kids who were two in love and never on time. Highway confessional, under all these distant stars, I'm preaching to the power lines and ghostly passing cars. If I say I'm sorry to the miles and to the wind, will it take the stain of you from underneath my skin? Highway confessional, white lines blur and bend. I'm searching for redemption at the place the exits end. We used to chase the sunrise just to prove we wouldn't fade. Sing along to sad songs like we weren't afraid. But you got bored of broken towns and sleeping in my bed. You left your toothbrush in my sink and someone else inside your head. Now every sign that says return feels like a private joke to a girl who lost a home inside the fumes and smoke. Highway confessional, under all these distant stars, I'm preaching to the power lines and ghostly passing cars. If I say I'm sorry to the miles and to the wind, will it take the stain of you from underneath my skin? Highway confessional, white lines blur and bend. I'm searching for redemption at the place the exits end. I pull into a truck stop, write your name on a receipt, drop it in the trash like it's a habit I can beat. Say a little prayer to no one as I fill the tank again, that someday I'll forget the sound of loving you in vain. Highway confessional, tail lights fade. You pick me up behind the grocery store at 9. Your car was full of fast food bags and half-forgotten lives. We drove out to the edge of town where kids go to explode. Cheap champagne and paper cups on an unlit gravel road. You said, baby, this is all we'll ever really own. These burned out parking spaces and a busted speakerphone. Parking lot fireworks blooming over 95. You held me by the waist like we were barely still alive. Smoke across the summer sky, colors dripping down. We made a little heaven on the outskirts of this town. Parking lot fireworks fading into rain. I knew when they were over we'd go back to being strangers again. We talked about escape like we were planning some great crime. Circled all the coastal cities in your atlas with a line. You swore you'd get a better car and I'd buy a better dress. We'd roll across the country, leave this quiet in a mess. But all your dreams were coupons that you never turned in. And all my faith was lipstick on a coffee cup of sin. Parking lot fireworks blooming over 95. You held me by the waist like we were barely still alive. Smoke across the summer sky, colors dripping down. We made a little heaven on the outskirts of this town. Parking lot fireworks fading into rain. I knew when they were over we'd go back to being strangers again. Now every 4th of July sounds like you're slamming on the brakes, like your hands slipping from my fingers when the ground beneath us shakes. I watch the sky explode alone from my apartment window view, and every single spark that falls looks a little bit like you. Parking lot fireworks echo in my bones. We were just two lonely kids playing house in broken zones when the colors disappeared and the smoke began to bend. Our night burned out in silence like it never could begin. dipped and dived like restless youth. We laughed at how they scraped the sky. I kept the wound and let it dry. I hold my head a touch more high. I wrote your name in tide lines where the ocean kissed the sand. The sun was dropping slowly like a coin from someone's hand. Tourist spot, there's snow cones. Kids were screaming down the pier. And all I could think about was how it felt when you were here. I bought a cheesy postcard with a faded sunset view. On the back I wrote a million things I'll never send to you. Postcard from the coast, stamped with what ifs and regret. Wish you were here, but I wish we never met. Seagulls steal the French fries, waves erase my plans. I trade this perfect shoreline just to hold your stupid hands. Postcard from the coast, folded in my dress. All the words I never mailed, still heavy on my chest. Talk about this place like it was some grand cure. Salt on skin and summer nights would make our love feel sure. But you stayed with your excuses and I boarded up my hole. Now I wander through the souvenir shops, just trying to cope. I see a couple laughing in a glass of every store. They look like us if we had ever wanted something more. Postcard from the coast, stamped with what ifs and regret. Wish you were here, but I wish we'd never met. Seagulls steal the French fries, waves erase my plans. I trade this perfect shoreline just to hold your stupid hands. Postcard from the coast, folded in my dress. All the words I never mailed, still heavy on my chest. I'll tuck it in a novel on my bedroom second shelf. So someday when I find it, I won't recognize myself. Maybe I'll be older then and finally understand how How sometimes love's a ship that sinks before it leaves the land. Postcard from the coast, colors starting to unwind. I leave it in a trash can like I'm leaving you behind. But as I walk away, the sea still calls your name. Guess some tides never change, only rearrange their shame. Left your brush beside the sink. Mint and thunder, 2 a.m. Names on towels we didn't know. 2 strangers practicing a home. Check out time keeps breaking hearts. Hotel toothbrush, tiny proof that something soft was almost true. We didn't stay but for a night. We rinsed the world and tasted right. City hum behind the blinds. You traced a map along my spine. Said don't promise, so we didn't. Still I kept the morning in. Some goodbyes are kind, and that's enough. Boys on broken skateboards, girls in thrift store lace. Someone's blasting indie bands from a cracked up Chevrolet. Sprinklers paint the sidewalks in the tired suburbs glow. We're saints till late July with nowhere holy left to go. You wore my jacket even though the air was warm and thick. We talked about the future like a television slip. We were saints till late July, praying to the power lines. Drunk on cherry soda and the lies between our minds. Benny's on the driveway drawing halos out of chalk. You said you'd never leave me, then we went for one last walk. Saints till late July, canonized in dust. Our miracles were tiny, but I believed in us. Your parents fought at midnight through the paper thin front door. I'd wait outside on bicycles like I'd done 1,000 times before. You climb out through your window with a backpack full of dreams. We'd ride down to the gas station for cigarettes and schemes. You said someday we'll be legends, they'll tell stories about tonight. But legends rarely stay in town, and you were born for flight. We were saints of late July, praying to the power lines, drunk on cherry soda and the lies between our minds. Benny's on the driveway, drawing halos out of chalk. You said you'd never leave me, then we went for one last walk. Saints of late July, canonized in dust. Our miracles were tiny, but I believed in us. Now I drive past your old street when I can't fall asleep. The swing set's rusted over, but the memories run deep. If heaven has a cul-de-sac, I hope you're waiting there, with scraped up hands and scuffed up shoes and sunburn on your hair. Saints of late July, frozen in the heat. Two kids with breaking hearts and holes in both their feet. I light a little candle every time the summer sighs for the ones we used to be. Our small suburban skies. I celebrate my lungs for staying. No confetti, just me praying. Over coffee, over rain. Tiny medals for my brain. No drums needed, I still win. That almost quit. We bloom in whispers, this is it. Small miracles keep perfect time.